Origins of Osiris the Great Wolf. 2,000 years ago, when the moon's light painted the night sky with a silvery hue, a legend was born. This is the story of Osiris the Great Wolf before he wielded his dark power. In the heart of the ancient forest, deep within a hidden cave, a pup named Osiris took his first breath. Born under a rare celestial alignment, his birth was shrouded in mystery and destiny.
You are destined for greatness, my son. But the path ahead will be fraught with challenges.
As Osiris grew, it became clear that he was no ordinary wolf. His strength and intelligence surpassed that of his peers, driven by an insatiable curiosity about the world around him.
Osiris, you are the one foretold to carry on our legacy. Seek out the ancient temple and uncover the secrets we once guarded.
Osiris wakes from his dream, his eyes filled with determination. He leaves his pack, venturing into the depths of the forest. Guided by visions of the ancestral wolves, Osiris embarked on a journey to find the ancient temple and unlock the secrets of the past. Osiris navigates through dense forest, climbs steep mountains, and crosses roaring rivers. Along the way, he encounters various creatures and overcomes numerous obstacles. After days of travel, Osiris reaches the ancient temple, hidden deep within the forest. The temple is adorned with intricate carvings and symbols of the ancestral wolves. Deep within the heart of the forest, Osiris found the ancient temple, its walls whispering tales of power and wisdom guarded by the spirits of Orion, Lyra, and Fenrir. Osiris steps inside the temple, the air thick with ancient energy. He finds a pedestal with a glowing orb pulsating with a mysterious power.
This is it, the power I've been seeking.
Osiris reaches out to touch the orb, and the ground trembles. A low growl echoes through the temple as the orb's light intensifies. Little did Osiris know his actions would awaken a force that had lain dormant for centuries, a force that would test his will and reshape his destiny. Osiris stands firm as the spirits of the ancestral wolves appear before him, their spectral forms glowing with ethereal light.
To harness the power within this orb, you must prove your spirit is worthy. The trial of the elements awaits.
The temple's atmosphere changes, and Osiris is enveloped in a whirlwind of light and energy. Osiris's spirit was tested by the elements, his resolve unshaken by the trials before him. He emerged victorious, proving himself worthy of the ancient power.
You have proven yourself worthy, Osiris. The power within this orb is now yours to command. But remember, true strength lies not in dominance, but in understanding.
In the depths of the ancient temple, Osiris's journey had only just begun. The power he sought was now his, but its true nature and the cost it demanded remained a mystery. To be continued, subscribe to Black X Wolf Entertainment for more tales from the ancient wolf world.
In the wake of Osiris's awakening, the ancient forest trembles. The power he once sought is now his to command, but the cost of such power remains unknown. This is the tale of Osiris's transformation, as the once hopeful wolf now walks the path of shadows. The forest whispers of a great darkness on the rise. Osiris, no longer the naive wolf he once was, is now a force to be reckoned with, a being capable of bending the very elements to his will. But power, as he will soon learn, comes with a burden far greater than he could have ever imagined.
Osiris, you've returned, but something about you, it's changed.
Osiris's return is not one of reunion, but of revelation. His power has grown, and with it the distance between him and those he once called his pack. But this meeting is not by chance. Destiny weaves its threads tighter around Osiris, leading him to the crossroads of his fate.
You sense it, don't you? The power I hold, the darkness that follows me, it's only the beginning.
In the heart of the temple, Osiris's destiny takes shape. The orb, now fully awakened, offers him more than just power. It offers him dominion over the shadows. But with such dominion comes the final test. Will he control the darkness, or will it consume him?
I have become more than just a wolf. I am the shadow, the night. I am the king of this world.
To be continued. Subscribe to Black X Wolf Entertainment for the next chapter in Osiris's journey.
Fade in from black, a desolate landscape, illuminated by a blood-red moon. The forest is eerily silent, with twisted, gnarled trees casting long shadows across the barren ground. The camera slowly pans over this unsettling scene, the faint sound of a heartbeat echoing in the background, growing louder with each passing second. The wolf world was once a realm of balance, where light and shadow coexisted in harmony. But legends tell of a time when the balance was shattered and darkness claimed its throne. This is the tale of Osiris, the great wolf, and how he ascended to become the Shadow King. The camera zooms in on the temple, now in ruins, where the glowing orb from the previous story sits on a shattered pedestal. The orb pulses with a dark energy, flickering like a dying flame, as if waiting for its master to return. The journey of Osiris was not one of chance, but of destiny. The power he sought was not merely for himself, but for the very world he would soon reshape.
I have seen the light, and I have embraced the darkness. The wolves of this world will soon learn that shadows are not to be feared, but to be revered.
The shadows beckoned to Osiris, whispering secrets of power and dominion. They promised him the world, but only if he was willing to pay the price.
I am the one destined to rule. The light has had its time. Now the darkness will reign supreme.
Osiris, your power has grown beyond any we have seen. But with great power comes great responsibility. What do you seek?
I seek to bring balance to the world, to end the chaos and the suffering. But to do so, the wolves must unite under one ruler. Under me.
And what if we refuse to follow you?
You won't have a choice.
The moment of ascension had arrived. The orb, the key to ultimate power, recognized Osiris as its true master. The world would soon bow to the Shadow King.
From this moment forward, the world will know my name. They will fear the darkness, for I am the Shadow King, and I will rule for all eternity.
To be continued. Subscribe to Black X Wolf Entertainment for more epic tales of power and destiny.
With the rise of the Shadow King, the balance of the wolf world has been irrevocably altered. But as Osiris consolidates his power, a challenge emerges from the shadows, one that will test the very limits of his strength. Osiris, the wolves of this world will soon understand that to challenge the Shadow King is to invite their own demise. But even in his newfound power, Osiris knows that the shadows hold secrets that could be his undoing. Dragon, so you are the one they call the Shadow King. Let us see if you are worthy of such a title, Osiris. You dare to challenge me? Very well. Prepare to meet your end. The battle was like no other. Two titans of the wolf world, their power and skill unmatched. But for Osiris, this was more than just a fight. It was a test of his dominion over the shadows. Dragon, is this the best you can do, Shadow King? You disappoint me. For the first time, Osiris felt the sting of defeat, but as he struggled to rise, the shadows whispered to him, urging him to fight on. Osiris, I am the Shadow King. I will not be defeated. But as the dust of battle began to settle, a new threat emerged from the shadows, one that even the Shadow King did not anticipate. Mysterious figure, you may be the Shadow King, but you are far from invincible Great Wolf. To be continued. Subscribe to Black X Wolf Entertainment for the next chapter in the epic saga of Osiris.
In the wake of his victory over Dragon, the Shadow King has become the undisputed ruler of the wolf world. But in the shadows, a new threat has been waiting, watching, and learning. This was no ordinary wolf. This was someone who had studied Osiris, who had waited in the shadows, biding his time until the moment was right to strike. This was Zephyr, the spectral wolf, a being born of shadows, with the ability to manipulate fear itself.
You thought yourself invincible, Osiris, but every king has his downfall, and now you will face the wrath of Zephyr.
Zephyr was not like any opponent Osiris had faced before. He was elusive, intangible, his body shifting and changing like the very shadows he commanded.
You cannot defeat what you cannot see, Osiris, and in the shadows I am everywhere.
Enough of these games. Face me like a true wolf.
Is that the best you can do? You fight with power, but not with cunning, and that will be your downfall.
Zephyr had learned Osiris's every move, every tactic. He knew how to counter each one with ease, exploiting the Shadow King's weaknesses to his advantage.
I will not be defeated by the likes of you. This world will bow to me.
Your power is impressive, Osiris, but power alone is not enough. You may be the Shadow King, Osiris, but even kings have their limits, and yours have been exposed. But perhaps this is not the end. Perhaps there is more to you than I have seen. We shall meet again, Shadow King, and when we do, I will be ready.
To be continued. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Black X Wolf Entertainment. Join us as we explore the realms of innovation and captivating stories together.
The Shadow King, Osiris, thought himself invincible, his power unmatched. But in the shadows, a new enemy emerged, one who had studied him, who knew his every move. Zephyr, the spectral wolf, had exploited Osiris's weaknesses, leaving him defeated and vulnerable. But the true threat was yet to be revealed. Defeated but not broken, Osiris rises once more, but the shadows that once obeyed his every command now seem distant, elusive. The power he once wielded with ease now feels like a burden, weighing him down. Osiris, Zephyr, how did he know my weaknesses? How could he counter my every move? This wasn't just a battle of strength, it was a battle of minds, and I underestimated him. Whispers, Shadow King, your reign is not over, but your path is fraught with danger. Beware the unseen threat, for it is closer than you think. Osiris was not alone. The shadows that had once been his allies now harboured a dark secret, a force that had been lurking, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. This was no ordinary wolf, this was Nyx, the Shadow Stalker, a being born from the darkest corners of the wolf world. Nyx had been watching, waiting, feeding off the fear and despair that Osiris's reign had sown. Nyx, Osiris, Shadow King, your time is up. The shadows you once commanded now belong to me, and I will take what is mine. Osiris, you dare to challenge me? You will find that I am not so easily defeated.
Without warning, Nyx lunges at Osiris, his movement swift and deadly.
Nyx was no mere opponent. He was a predator, a hunter who had spent centuries in the shadows honing his skills. He knew how to exploit every weakness, every vulnerability, and Osiris, weakened by his battle with Zephyr, was no match for the Shadow Stalker's cunning and strength.
Is this the mighty Shadow King, reduced to a mere shadow of his former self? You are weak, Osiris, and in the shadow world, only the strong survive.
I will not fall, not here, not now.
Impressive, but futile. You cannot defeat me, Osiris. The shadows are my domain now.
But in the darkest hour, when all seemed lost, a new presence emerged, one that neither Osiris nor Nyx had anticipated.
Nyx, you've played your part well, but now it's time for you to step aside. The Shadow King is mine.
Zephyr, you dare interfere? This is my fight!
Your fight? Oh, Nyx, you were merely the opening act. The real battle begins now.
This was a battle like no other, a clash between two of the most dangerous beings in the wolf world. But even as they fought, Osiris knew that this was not just about power, it was about survival, and he would need to muster every ounce of strength he had left to survive.
I will not be defeated, not by Nyx, not by Zephyr. I am the Shadow King, and I will rise again.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Black X Wolf Entertainment. Join us as we explore the realms of innovation and captivating stories together. In the wake of a battle that shook the very foundation of the wolf world, a new threat emerges from the shadows. The Shadow King, Osiris, stands at a crossroads, his power tested, his dominion challenged. And as the dust settles, a new force begins to rise. In the heart of the shadows, a new player has entered the game. This figure is unlike any other, a being who commands the darkness with an unparalleled mastery. His name is Erebus, the Shadow Reaver, a rogue entity with ambitions that reach beyond even Osiris's darkest desires.
So the Shadow King still stands. How amusing. But you are merely a puppet in the grand scheme of things. The true power lies in the depths of the shadows, and I am its master.
You think you can come here and dictate terms to me? I am the Shadow King. This world is mine.
You misunderstand, Osiris. I'm not here to challenge you. I'm here to offer you an opportunity. Join me, and together we can wield the true power of the shadows. Refuse and face the consequences of your arrogance.
Suddenly, Erebus raises his paw. and the shadows around him surge forward, forming a dark vortex that begins to consume everything in its path. Erebus's power was unlike anything Osiris had encountered before. The very fabric of reality seemed to bend to his will, the shadows obeying his every command with a terrifying precision.
I will not be intimidated. If you seek to challenge me, then come and face me.
Osiris, struggling to maintain his footing amidst the swirling darkness, realizes the extent of Erebus's power. With a roar, Osiris unleashes a powerful blast of dark energy, aiming to counter Erebus's attack. The battle between Osiris and Erebus is fierce and relentless. Erebus moves with incredible speed, his control over the shadows allowing him to evade Osiris's attacks and strike with lethal precision. As the battle rages on, it becomes clear that this is not just a fight for dominance, it is a struggle for survival. Erebus's mastery of the shadows gives him a distinct advantage, forcing Osiris to push his powers to their limits. Just as it seems that Osiris might be on the brink of defeat, a sudden, unexpected event occurs. In the midst of the chaos, an unexpected ally appears. Zephyr, who had previously fought Osiris, now stands ready to lend his aid against this new formidable threat.
Osiris, for all our differences, we face a common enemy now. Let's end this together.
Agreed. If we are to survive, we must unite against this darkness.
Zephyr steps into the fray, his eyes locked on Erebus with a steely determination. The camera captures the new alliance as Osiris and Zephyr coordinate their attacks against Erebus, their combined power creating a stunning display of dark energy. As the battle reaches its peak, Erebus's form begins to waver, his control over the shadows faltering. But just as victory seems within reach, Erebus unleashes a final, desperate attack, a massive surge of shadow energy that engulfs the battlefield. As the shadows close in, the outcome of this battle remains uncertain. What secrets does Erebus hold? And what does the future hold for the Shadow King and his unexpected ally? The shadows of rebellion have only just begun. Join us next time for the next chapter in the epic saga of Osiris the Great Wolf. Subscribe to Black X Wolf Entertainment for the next thrilling installment. To be continued. In the wake of Erebus's devastating assault, the Shadow King stands at the edge of oblivion. The shadows that once obeyed his every command now seem to recoil, their loyalty shaken. The balance of power teeters on the brink, and with it, the fate of the wolf world.
Erebus may be gone, but his influence lingers. The shadows, they no longer answer to me as they once did. I must regain control, or everything I have built will crumble.
In the depths of the darkness, a new power has emerged, one that could tip the scales in favor of the Shadow King or plunge him into an even deeper abyss.
What is this? A remnant of Erebus's power, or something else entirely?
You should be careful, Osiris. Not everything in the shadows is yours to claim.
Erebus, you survived, but you won't be so lucky this time.
Survived? No, Osiris, I thrived. The shadows have shown me truths you could never comprehend, and now I return with power beyond your wildest imagination.
As the battle rages on, it becomes clear that Erebus has grown even stronger, his connection to the shadows deepened by his near defeat. Osiris, once the undisputed ruler of the darkness, now finds himself pushed to his limits.
You're stronger than I anticipated, Osiris. But this is far from over. The true battle lies ahead, in a place where even the shadows fear to tread. I will be waiting for you, in the Veil of Shadows.
The Veil of Shadows, or what could he mean?
Erebus's words linger in the air, a harbinger of the darkness that lies ahead. What awaits Osiris in the Veil of Shadows, and what secrets will he uncover in his quest to reclaim his throne? The shadows hide many secrets, and not all of them are what they seem. The path ahead is shrouded in darkness, and Osiris will soon discover that the true enemy lies not in the shadows, but within them. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe to Black X Wolf Entertainment. Join us as we explore the realms of innovation and captivating stories together. Welcome back to where legends are born and battles for the ages unfold. In the heart of the wolf world, darkness and light collide in epic tales of power, loyalty and destiny. Prepare yourself for a journey where every shadow holds a secret and every howl echoes the call of fate. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and join our pack. And for those returning, brace yourselves because today's chapter will change everything. In the heart of the Shadow Woods, where the ancient powers of the wolf world converge, Osiris, the great wolf, stands at the brink of an unimaginable fate. His rise to the Shadow King has awakened forces long forgotten, and now, as the final eclipse approaches, the true battle for the wolf world begins. Osiris, growling with intensity, Erebus may have challenged my power, but he underestimated the strength that lies within the shadows. The true enemy is out there waiting, and I will face it head on. Mysterious figure, smirking. Osiris, you've conquered the shadows, but do you truly understand their depths? I've watched you rise, and now I've come to test your claim to the throne. The final eclipse will reveal the truth. Only one of us will emerge victorious. Who is this mysterious challenger? What ancient secrets do they hold? As the blood moon rises and the shadows deepen, Osiris must face his greatest test yet. The fate of the wolf world hangs in the balance.
I am Tenebris, the one who lurks in the deepest shadows, the harbinger of the eclipse. You faced Erebus, but I am far beyond his power. Do you dare to challenge the very essence of darkness itself?
I've faced darkness my entire life, Tenebris. If you are the embodiment of the shadows, then I will conquer you as I have conquered all others.
Tenebris, the ancient being of darkness, is unlike any foe Osiris has faced before. His power is overwhelming, his speed unmatched. But Osiris has never backed down from a fight, and the shadows themselves seem to rally behind him. In the darkest moment, a new power awakens within Osiris, a power born from his connection to the shadows, but forged in the light of his resolve. The final eclipse has revealed the true strength of the Shadow King.
I will not let you take this world. The shadows may be your domain, Tenebris, but they are also mine, and I will use them to protect the wolves of this world, no matter the cost.
The eclipse is not just a battle, Osiris. It's a doorway to a realm where even shadows fear to tread. You fought well, but the true test has only just begun. The Veil of Shadows awaits.
The Veil of Shadows, a place of unimaginable darkness, where the true nature of the wolf world's power lies hidden. Osiris has won the battle, but the war is only just beginning. What awaits him beyond the veil? And what secrets will be revealed? Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Black X Wolf Entertainment. Join us as we explore the realms of innovation and captivating stories together. Welcome to where legends find their final rest. You've followed the path of Osiris, the great wolf, through victories and trials. Now, witness the conclusion of a story etched in shadows and sacrifice. Subscribe, join the pack, and honor the legacy of a king. In the depths of the wolf world, where light and shadow wage their eternal war, Osiris stands on the precipice of his greatest victory and his greatest sacrifice. The final shadow is cast, and the fate of all wolves hangs in the balance.
You fought well, Osiris, but every king must fall, and tonight you will fall beneath the weight of the shadows you once commanded.
This ends now, Tenebris. No more wolves will suffer under your darkness, even if it costs me everything. I will see this through.
The final battle between light and shadow erupts with a fury unmatched in the annals of the wolf world. Osiris, the great wolf, fights not for himself, but for the future of all wolves. Every strike, every blow carries the weight of his determination, and the fate of the world hangs on the edge of his claws.
You cling to hope, but it will be your undoing. I am the shadow, Osiris, and you are but a flicker of light. I will extinguish you.
This world needs more than a king, it needs hope. And if I must give my life to ensure it, then so be it.
In his final act, Osiris channels the very essence of the wolf world, sacrificing himself to banish the darkness. The light of his sacrifice pierces through the veil of shadows, bringing an end to Tenebris's reign and restoring balance to the world. Osiris, the great wolf, has won the battle, but at the ultimate cost. His sacrifice has ensured the safety of all wolves, and his legacy will live on in the hearts of those who remember him. The shadows have been vanquished, and the light has returned. But it is a light born of loss and remembrance.
The great wolf's spirit guides us now. We are stronger because of him.
His sacrifice will never be forgotten. We honor him with our unity.
The wolves of the world gather, their unified howl a tribute to their fallen king. The legacy of Osiris, the great wolf, lives on in the hearts of his pack, a testament to the hope and strength he inspired. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe to Black X Wolf Entertainment. Join us as we explore the realms of innovation and captivating stories together.